Gaffer, frustrating night. Your thoughts on the game?
Thoughts, I think out of possession we were nowhere near, and again I feel like a broken record. You know, to lose your men in the box, it just can't happen. Tough at the minute, you know. We're not hiding away from it. They're aware of it, but in possession we're a fantastic outfit going forward and creating chances, and you know we should be scoring more goals. But in terms of desire to keep the ball out the back of the net today was probably zero. So disappointed, but we just have to keep going. We've been in this little sort of type of run before, and you know we feel we know what it takes to get out of it. You know, we've come up against different types of teams, and you know what we've got to do now is just look to the next one. And I know it's a bit rubbish me saying that all the time, but it's the only way forward. We can't dwell on it. We have to make sure we pick the good bits out of that, and certainly pick the bad bits out so they know and they're aware, and go again. The good thing is we've got 12 games to play for, which is 36 points. 36 points. That's a bit of a saving grace, let me tell you.
You've already said it must be frustrating feeling like you're saying the same thing, but there are so many similarities to the game on Saturday, weren't there? You created loads. It just caught out a couple of times at the other end when we didn't take our chances. Well,
the catching out at the other end, yeah. But I keep saying it, isn't I? You know, if you can't win, you don't lose. So there's two moments there that, you know, there's a ball come in the box twice and we haven't dealt with it, which, you know, we had them out yesterday, we had them out before the game. We were out there at 5 o'clock today doing set plays down the training ground. So if that doesn't tell you what to do, we had the video stuff on repeat in there. We just give them everything, and you know that's having that desire to do your job, and we haven't done that today. But I didn't think the work rate throughout the team was any good today, apart from Niall Ennis and Panucci Kamara and Danny when he was running forward. But other than that, and there's not a lot of players that need to run that far, like the centre backs and whatnot, but we never had that energy tonight. So we need to find it quick.
That said, you did create plenty of chances, hit the woodwork 3 times, balls off a line, forced the keeper into good saves. It's just not falling for you at the moment, is it?
Oh, that's a given. That's what I want, and that's what we do. I've said that to you, but the other end as well. So I always say to the lads, I'll accept lack of quality at times, but I won't accept lack of effort. And what you've got to do is you've got to put that effort in. When the turnover was, we didn't put that effort in enough. You know, you're seeing players not sprinting back when we have a non-negotiable that all recovery runs are sprints, not recovery runs are jogs, the sprints. And we didn't do enough of them tonight, hence why we've conceded 2 sloppy goals.
You started really brightly. I thought you maybe had a penalty shout as well. If you go in ahead, is it a different game?
Yeah, it's always a different game, innit? It's all ifs and buts though. I don't know whether I haven't seen a penalty decision back, but I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, Dan. I don't want to say, oh yeah, if we score we win, because most of the time if you score first you win a game anyway. I'm not looking at that at the moment. I'm disappointed in, you know, the 2 goals we've conceded that have allowed Wigan to come here and take 3 points off us, when, you know, I said to the lads in there that's not acceptable, and that's no disrespect to Wigan. Again, they're fighting for their lives on and off the pitch, and you know, but in terms of for us, we're fighting as well, and we need to make sure we pick points up quickly, because you know you don't want to keep going on them runs and not scoring and conceding plenty of goals. But we can do it because we've done it before. I think we went 3 clean sheets on the bounce at one point, weren't it? And never conceded from set plays in 10 games or something like that. So it is doable. Maybe it's just the mindset of 1 or 2.
Moving on to Saturday now, how do you pick the group up after that?
Well, we picked them up. We've just addressed it with them in there. We've just showed them the goals, and we've talked through it. And you know, they are a young group, and you know we can't batter them, we can't give them, but we have to speak openly and honest. And you know, constructive criticism has to be there, and you know, lads will take acceptance of it and go, okay, I should have done better and whatnot, and that's fine. But you know, actions speak louder than words now, and we've got to go another tough game to go to Ipswich. But what a place to go and perform at Ipswich Town. fantastic traditional football club. So, you know, we've got to pick them up, but we'll be in tomorrow, and we'll be in Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. We'll do a double session, and it won't be battering the legs, it'll just be putting everything into the mindsets of what they need to go to Ipswich Town and get a positive result.
Thanks,
Cheers, mate.